They catch 7 an hour.
Okay, your turn.
Dogs are fish or size. What's a card is for size. First year cubs wait on the riverbank for the mothers to bring freshly caught salmon. By the second year, cubs went in to fish for themselves, although very successful at first. They learn by watching and imitating their mothers. At the end of the salmon run, the Bear Society breaks up, each bear returning to its own mountain territory, where other food sources are now returned. The booking of sand-tailed cranes sweeping south in great rage versus announces autumn across Alaska. The animals of Arctic grow lovely thick winter coats. Moose and caribou antlers are now very large. Aspen and birch forests turn golden and the tundra blade is red. Blueberry, cranberry, and crowberry bushes blanket the ground, offering a rich harvest for the bears.
What did you learn there?
What I learned is cubs wait on the winter riverbank.
Okay. When do they start finding fish for themselves?
Okay. They find fish for themselves for second year.
Okay. Where do they go after fishing season is over?
Okay. After the fishing season, they they okay okay they they get to the bushes. No. With the end of summer run, they return to the old mountain territory.
Mm-hmm. What does that mean?
Where all the food sources are now returned.
That they all go to their own mountains, right?
Uh,
What kind of food do they find there?
Chancy. To find autumn foods,
Which are?
which are maturing,
No.
which are the
Blueberries, cranberry.
and crowberry bushes.
Okay.
These are Savannah Panther, Savannah Carter. Your turn.
Don't bump heads with a bear when you go blueberry picking. This frequently heard evidence is no joke in Alaska. Both humans and bears become so engrossed in berry picking that they're scarcely take a moment to lift their heads and look around. While you probably won't actually bump heads with a bear, it is wise to check your surroundings. Now and then, bears seem to like soap berries best of all. Wondering how they taste, I picked a ripe red one and popped it in my mouth. It didn't taste very good to me, but then I don't like fish heads either. It's wonderful to observe a huge bear holding a thin soapberry branch, gently stripping it of the delicate fruit. As the days shorten, bears must put on large store of fat to take them through the winter. Berries are high in sugar, and the autumn feast can be critical to bear survival. With their shiny coats rippling as they move across the tundra, grizzlies consume an enormous amount of berries. How many berries would you guess a grizzly can eat in one day? The bears in Daniel National Park eat berries for 20 hours a day in late summer, hardly stopping to sleep. One bear may consume 200,000 berries in a single day. Berry droppings at this time of your consistence, mainly of particle digested berries from the seeds, and these droppings need pushes will grow to feed a new generation of bears. Okay, what did you learn here?
What I remember is one bear ate 200,000 bears a single day.
Okay. What else?
And I remember, bear, berries seems like so very best of all.
Okay. What else?
And then I remember, I remember, these droppings, new bushes will go to feed new generation of bears.
Okay. And then it's your turn.
Hi! Movie's over. Go home!
One autumn day, as I was hiking through the woods ranged in the Arctic Circle, I suddenly noticed two bears running touching from a riverbank. Were they coming me on purpose, or did they not realize I was there? They appeared to be siblings. I was old enough to lead their mother's care, but already powerful. Closer and closer they came, leaping gracefully. My heart beat like a drum. When they were about 20 yards away, I raised my hands and shouted, "Stop!" Two bears skidded to a halt as if in a complete surprise. They stood up on their hind legs, wagging their heads from side to side, sniffing the air. I was so excited I thought my heart would burst. Then, as if they had finally come over my existence, they kind of raced off in the direction they come from. It had been a pretty funny experience for me, but it must have been equally startling for the bears.
Okay, what did you learn here?
What I learned is okay, I remember. They are 20 yards away and to stop.
Mm-hmm.
And what I was thinking about the 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 two bears get to a halt in a surprise.
And they realized what? That someone was watching them, right? Okay, next.
Your turn.
That night I couldn't fall asleep. The two grizzlies might be close by. Very few bears are interested in pursuing people, but still, I felt somewhat uneasy. Unable to sleep, I thought about bears, about people, and about Alaska. If there wasn't a single bear in all of Alaska, I could hike through the mountains with complete peace of mind. I could camp without worry, but what a dual place Alaska would be. Here people share the land with bears. This is a certain wariness between people and bears, and that wariness forces upon us valuable sense of humility. People continue to tame and subject nature, but when we visit the few remaining scraps of the wilderness where bears are roam free, we can still feel an instinctive fear. How precious that feeling is, and how priceless these places and these bears are. What did you learn here?
What I remember, I couldn't fall asleep
Okay, why?
because two grizzlies might be close by.
What does that tell you? That she's scared, right?
Yeah.
Okay. What else?
I remember, but I remember but I can hike through the mountains with a complete peace of mind.
If what?
If there was a single bear,
But then what does she say?
I could camp without worry.
It would be kind of sad, right?
Yes.
And then what did she say?
If she said,
At last.
that's how precious these faces and these bears are.
Yeah. Meaning she is grateful for the experience, right?
Yeah. National trophy hunters from the lower United States and from Europe come to Alaska to shoot grizzlies. They smell for the camera and stand, gun in hand, over the body of a dead bear, then hang the trophy on the wall, the head of a bear, or a strange bear. And if it was killed while taking the rock hunter, the truth. A high-powered rifle was far from the great distance and bear. That won't be for eating berries. Doesn't matter. You're alone and are not the Arctic plain of a bear, and the bear feel the same breeze across all your faces. You and he are on equal footing with the bear. How wonderful that would be! No matter how many books you read, no matter how much television you watch, there's no substitute for experiencing nature firsthand. You cannot meet the bear in the wild, you must try to imagine it. For you only imagine the thing can be real. And it is the feeling that is important.
Okay. What did you learn here?
What I learned is the trophy hunter shoots grizzlies.
What else?
Look, I remember. They smile for the camera. There's others. And I remember, there's no matter how many books you read, television you watch, no substitute.
Okay.